Houston Texans franchise, episode 5. So after the last episode, coming off that heartbreaking loss to the Steelers, I did make a couple moves. Got some draft picks. I believe I traded Will Fuller. So our draft picks, we have 2 first-rounders at the moment, 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round. I'll go and look at who's on my draft board at the moment and work on our defensive tackles and new linebacker, middle linebacker there. Look at our defensive needs, or C on defensive tackle. So I really want to get a defensive tackle and maybe an end. So this week we play the Minnesota Vikings. Go ahead and jump into that. See, I traded him already. Alright. Simulate full game. Maybe we go all blue. Yeah, we'll do all blue. Alright, here we go. Really gotta get this offense going. We're not scoring enough points. Russian isn't that great either. We've been having to play behind quite a bit, so we've been having to pass a lot more.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas,
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for
it's
Houston.
week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down, here's Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Galvin Cook, the ball carrier.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
It's a gain of 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, Cousins. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. 12 yards there and a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tackle made.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it.
There we go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Pick 6.
Picked off by Michael Thomas. And now look at him go. And he will have a touchdown.
Defense getting it done. Got me worried, man. They were pushing hard.
And on that one with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Dula on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Taken down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Draw play. Cousins to Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. A 1,000-yard rusher a year before. The first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tajay Sharp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver. Successful for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 21. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Number 33, Dalvin.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete.
Cousins pass. Complete.
Well, the evidence is once again presented why he was such a top target at LSU, and Justin Jefferson carrying that over to the NFL. He's what a lot of people call a natural pass catcher. What I love about it, his ability to play the ball in the air, and at the moment of truth, go up and take it from a defensive back. This guy is smooth.
A gain of 15.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back.
It switches me to the wrong player,
and he
man.
Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
13 yards.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Now a run with Cook.
JJ.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
12 yards there and a first down.
And the running back position just continues to evolve from what I saw as a youngster when you just took the ball from the quarterback and ran as far as you could. Nowadays, you've got to be able to catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs last season, partner, that ran for over 1,000 yards, but only 3 had 500 or more receiving yards as well. Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Christian McCaffrey, of course, with Carolina, and this guy right here, Dalvin Cook.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins quickly to Thielen here.
Yep, switch me to
and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This is Jakeem Grant. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Steps away to his left. And now he's... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this belongs to the Vikings. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
2nd and 10. At the Texans.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought of it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Nobody watching.
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Jakeem Grant now to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
can't be
Houston set to take over.
Slide.
It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change of tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Flushed out right. Open man, the tight end fails. And he'll get it down here to the 43. From Viking territory at the 43. To the air yet again. Watson being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left.
Jesus.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
It's not what I was supposed to do.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Complete. Jefferson the target. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Off the carry.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They run, Cook, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. P.J. Hall there to make the tackle. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen. Complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but also effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Watson looks to throw again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Going deep here for Stills. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, it's Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Brandon Cooks. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Texans 13.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 10.
And now out comes Houston. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
4-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson forced out to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
For a Texan.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
37.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Taken down at the 30.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Incomplete.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. This is Johnson. He's got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
There's no way he closed up.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watson. And his pass, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Randall Cobb, his first touchdown on the year. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the carry, it's Cook. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
It's just
the
ridiculous.
20. Touchdown, Vikings.
2 plays.
Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The return man is Graham. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense?
Man.
Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the
190
2nd week in a row,
yards.
he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And he'll get this back to just the 20 with a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
24 yards the game there, another first down as well.
Catch there by Kenny Stills. And he joined Houston last season and showed once again, as he has shown throughout his career, he can be a very reliable, good complementary receiver.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Eluding the pressure right. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note.
Now Cook hit and he lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big time emphasis.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that
They
feel.
picked up all those fucking
right
blitzers.
there on the brink, aren't they?
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Play fake. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
First down, Vikings.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The blocking is
Pretty good looking run there on
ridiculous.
first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
He was
Averaging
that's
10
one to
yards per
warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
First down, Minnesota.
On play action, Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Number 25, Alexander Madison, the ball carrier.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
38.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
Return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. First down. Here's the run with Cook. Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 25-yard line.
They run it again with Cook.
And
he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 19-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
A gain of 9.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run on 1st down.
There's a huge fucking hole there, man.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Still on this guy.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
How's it lagging?
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns have got him in the lead. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's going to let it fly.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come on, man.
3rd down throw incomplete.
Inaccurate. It's wide open.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Of course he did.
Is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though,
are you fucking kidding me?
It definitely was, because that's all defense.
Of course it was overturned. Why would you give me the ball? You just...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen, because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Cook. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 9.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Today's final score, Vikings.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Vikings, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Texans,
it's going to be a long season, guys. That's going to do it for this episode. Stay tuned for episode 6. It should be coming out soon. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.